We're moving into the third place match at Copa, Virginia for the men's masters 208 pound and above division. We have Seth B from Gracie in the competitor belt in the white gi, and Benjamin Ernst from Comet MMA without the competitor belt, also in the white gi. Seth has a significant height advantage here. Although in his first match we saw him work for a combination of poles and double legs, I'm curious to see if he's going to leverage that height advantage versus Benjamin, or if Benjamin's going to really keep him honest and preventing the takedowns.
Benjamin is pressuring in quite
and we're going to see Seth sit again, much like he did in his first match in this division.
Yeah, I wonder if he's looking for something particular before he sits. To see if there's what he wants, so then he just makes the decision that he is going to sit to that or not, because this is the same position he was in his first match.
Yeah, we're seeing Benjamin do a really good job of going back and forth, looking for that leg pin or that leg weave pass, and he almost gets it. He really forces Seth to turn his hips, and he's got his head dove really nicely into the chest. Seth doing a great job of stiff arming and pushing away. It's really, really difficult to pass off the stiff arm, because even like that, you can see
you have to go to the opposite direction. That doesn't always work.
And even then, your hips are still far away. Seth doing a good job of grabbing the collar grips. Potentially going to see him go to all fours here and turtle, but if Ben is able to get around, he's going to get the points.
Benjamin's doing a very good job going back and forth, of passing to the left and then passing to the right.
Yeah,
he's kind of making him be very moving a lot on his hips and going from side to side.
Yeah.
He's also trying to attack Benjamin is trying to attack that far arm when he comes in. Either a Kimura for a sweep, or maybe just to hold off the pass.
Yeah, Ben's doing a really good job here, consistently pushing Seth's legs together, getting around. Seth, again, is realizing it and starting to go for that outside Kimura, potentially going to use that to turn over Benjamin. But Benjamin goes all the way over, ends up in the north-south, which is exactly what you want to do for a counter on that long side Kimura. And then back into passing position. Again, Seth seems to have the preferred style of passing that he wants to use. He wants to pinch the knees together and get around, although he now does have an interesting grip on the cross-side arm of Seth. I'm going to bury his head really deep and then try to tripod pass over. Again, Seth consistently doing a good job of keeping pressure on Benjamin's head here. Really forcing Benjamin to turn his hips over, and then when he turns his hips over, Seth is using the long legs to get back and retain his guard in front of in front of Benjamin.
Benjamin keeps on going to the left and then to the right, and this way he keeps him moving, but he is being stiff-armed away whenever he tries to get in.
But nice, active, consistent passing attempts.
And then he grabbed when he got that underhook.
Really nice transition to the knee cut here. I think he's going to get his points. I cannot see where that far side leg is. Seth is trying to kind of crawl to the back, but Benjamin's doing a good job of pushing that low side knee of Seth in order to get his points. The referee's going to pull the gi down a little bit.
There's 2:25 left in this match, and we do have Seth on top.
Ben is on top.
Ben is on top.
Yeah, with the points. I'm not sure where Seth's other hand is on the bottom. I can see the top side hand is kind of framed against the chest, but both competitors seem to be taking a break here for a minute.
The other arm is right
on the belt line there.
Yeah, kind of crossed his belly in that position.
Seth's doing a good job of getting up. Going to see Ben go for a modified guillotine choke and then jump to the back. And again, trying to throw those hooks in. I assume Seth is going to rapidly turtle and turn. But Benjamin does a great job getting both double underhook grips on the lapels there in order to prevent the shuck off. Seth is going to try to turn his hips out because Benjamin's hips aren't squared with his back.
Yeah, he is on the side, but
potentially going to end up on top.
Yeah, which we haven't seen him yet in this position.
Yeah, we haven't seen him in the first match, second match on top. He was really working from the bottom a lot. We get a chance also to see Ben's guard. Ben is up 7 points with just over a minute left to go.
A pass to mount or a pass to the back or something could change.
Yeah, definitely a two-move game here. But it looks like that Ben is got a really tight close guard. He's got double hands on the competitor belt and the belt from Seth. Seth's really going to have to work hard to break those grips in the next 50 seconds here.
We also need some movement in this position.
Yeah, putting a ton of pressure on that crossface with the elbow in the guard, really trying to disincentivize and force Bejamin to get his grips off and defend his face. But I'm not sure he's going to have the leverage to force that exchange in such a short amount of time.
And he grabs both ankles and tries for that.
Double ankle sweep.
Yeah, double ankle sweep.
Over and under on it, potentially going to see him. He could go for a knee bar or a push sweep, but I think he's really going to decide to retain the guard here. He's not really, from a points perspective, incentivized to really continue to push the position. He just really needs to hold the half guard here. But Seth continuing to truck through in the dying seconds of the match.
Hold down that ankle so that pass doesn't go through. But it looks like Bejamin's on the bottom. He's going to take
Seth
this
goes
match.
for a start of that triangle. And Ben takes a really nice, clean points victory over Seth B. Very nice match for both guys.